All right, friendos, you know what time it is. We're back to Doom Eternal. Finally, we're coming back to the Ancient Gods. We took a big old break from beating the vanilla campaign till now, because when we initially started that vanilla campaign, we had just heard word about Doom the Dark Ages dropping and how that was kind of going to be a prequel to the whole series. We waited a few months, and now we're back at it again. They showed us a little bit more gameplay footage. They gave us a little bit more info as far as what the game's going to be about, and it looks pretty exciting stuff. So I thought now more than ever, it's probably a really good time to jump back in. Basically, they're letting us know that it's a prequel between Doom 64, which is one of the old school Dooms that was on like I think it was like the Nintendo 64, and then they were also letting us know it's right before Doom 2016, the reboot series. So I was pretty impressed with most of what they showed. I think they addressed some of my criticisms. I don't know if they're going to address all of them, but they addressed like the big pieces of it. Back when we were playing the original vanilla campaign, I was really disappointed that most of the story content was kind of locked away behind like codex entries and left to your own imagination, and they were kind of not really trying to tell a good story. I mean, a story for what it was, but like not letting it be up to the players' want and need to find that story, and not necessarily telling you a good cohesive beginning, middle, and end. They said that this time around, the new campaign, the new game's going to have plenty of cutscenes. It's going to have plenty of story elements. It's going to be something really easy to follow through on. They want to tell an epic adventure of how the Slayer builds his legend from, you know, becoming the Doom Reign, and then how he eventually becomes the Slayer of Legend, like the Doom Slayer. So that's really cool. I really appreciate that. They also let us know that the gameplay design and the gameplay loop is being changed too. They addressed another one of my big criticisms, letting me know that like in the first game it was pretty fast paced. They equate that 2016 game to like you being inside of a what was it called? They said like a race car, and that Doom Eternal made you feel like more like a fighter jet, zooming across the map, being real aerial combat heavy. And they said Doom the Dark Ages is going to be more of like you playing as an armored tank, being very slow, being very methodical, but not necessarily not still having those high octane action set pieces and gameplay loops. They just want you to kind of feel the gameplay a little bit more, which is something that I had initial issues with when we were playing through the vanilla campaigns. Like, I mean, we're going through it so fast and killing enemies so quickly, you can't even appreciate what you're doing to them. So I'm glad that they decided to slow it down ever so slightly. They do have like modifiers where you can speed it up if you really, really want to, but it's up to you. What they showed off looks really cool. They have like the chain shield. They have multiple different melee weapons. They have a bunch of cool new weapon archetypes. They showed off some demon gameplay, and the demons look really cool. They might be some precursors to demons we were fighting in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. The story, the big gist of what they told us about is that the story is about building the Slayer's legacy. Is also there's an enemy type who is trying to steal the Slayer's power and trying to take it for the armies of hell. Obviously, the Slayer's, you know, a figure of legend, and if they can take that power from him and give it to the rest of their armies, they would be more or less more unstoppable than they already were back then. Prequel stories are always hit and miss with me, just because if prequels, I mean, you know how the series ends. Why do you want to go back to the very beginning unless you're dying to tell some sort of long-forgotten story? And I guess building the Slayer's legacy is something that's worth telling, which is fine by me. We're going to jump into the last part of Doom Eternal, which is the Ancient Gods. It was split up into two parts, parts 1 and 2. I don't know if we're going to do part 1 as one giant episode, or we're going to split it up into 3 acts, because each one is split up into 3 separate levels. It basically follows directly what happens right after Doom Eternal, and it's kind of like the DLC to it as far as what happens afterwards, just because we did leave the whole world is in a giant freaking mess from the Hell Invasion, and Urdak, the angel city of the angels, is now overrun by demons, which is probably not a good thing. So we're probably gonna have to deal with the aftermath for that. So we'll just jump into it right now. I think initially we played on like Hurt Me, I'm Too Young to Die, but I think this time around we'll play on Hurt Me Plenty, just because we want a little bit of a combat pushback, but not so much. It'll it'll trample over our experience of getting through this nice and easy. So let's jump in with Hurt Me Plenty, and let's see what happens. Previously in Doom Eternal, in case you forgot. Forces of Hell had descended on Earth, and the Doomslayer returned in defense of mankind. The Hell Priests were cast down, and the Slayer carried his vengeance to the heavens themselves. To end the demonic invasion, there he challenged the Makers, Angels of Deceit, and defeated the ancient Khan who had led them astray. The conquest of Earth had been halted, but now a new threat has risen. The demons that remain in Urdak have corrupted the once holy realm and threaten to use the higher dimension as a new pathway of conquests. If they are not banished, all of existence is at risk. To stop them, the Slayer must now journey to find the Seraphim, a mysterious figure from his past whose whereabouts up until now have been remained unknown. Only he can guide the Slayer to the once being capable of sealing Urdak back off from the demons once again. Basically, it's pretty straightforward. Don't want the demons to control heaven.
Was here.
Threatens all of reality.
Weather's disrupting the signal, but we'll be able to teleport him onto the rig's main deck.
Dr. Hayden, ready to launch the package, sir.
Whenever you're ready. We cannot regain control of Urdak without the Seraphim's help. You broke the seal when you awakened the icon of sin in their world. The balance between their two dimensions has been broken with the demons now in control of Urdak.
Portal ready in 3, 2...
Wearing a different skin this time around. Wearing, like, I think this one's called the Fallen Angel. The Ancient Gods Part 1. We need to get our hands on the Seraphim. He's the only one that can help us get back to Urdak and help us seal it away once and for all. We're here on a, I think it's like a UAC space station. I guess it's like more of an oil rig platform.
The death of the Khan Maker was a necessary step in saving Earth from the demons, but it came at a price. The UAC won't hand over the Seraphim without a fight.
Ooh, we're using like the classic Doom. What's it called? Classic Doom profile for the weapons, and this is kind of almost disorientating. Holy hell! Let's mess with this one setting really quick. Oh, actually, no, not our settings. We want to mess with the runes, because I want to put this as far as how long they stayed staggered. There we go. They stay staggered a little bit longer, just until we can get a bearings on what we're doing. Blue access needed, so we're gonna go downstairs. Blue key card. to the Seraphim key. Oh god. Oh, didn't mean to use the BFG so liberally. Oh god, running out of ammo for everything real fast. This whole aiming right down the center is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Whew. Let's activate this. I think that was just a full heal. No! Weak point turrets. Turrets is a ranged ambient demon. Stand too close or have your reticle linger on it for too long, it hides the eye. The eye is its weak point. Shoot it to deal massive damage. Okay. Oh, combat encounter, empowered demon. God. I feel real clunky now playing this for a really long time. Oh God, I missed it. Whew. Okay. It's a little bit of a combat encounter to kind of wet ourselves against these guys again. Trying to get back into the swing of things. One extra life. Red key card. Red access. Oh, more fighting. Missiles incoming from where? Oh. It's fine. Oh, not fine. Ooh. Oh crap, there was two. Unlike the original vanilla campaign, I have like all my upgrades, but I don't have the Crucible sword, and I don't have all my extra lives. You basically just have to find your lives in the DLC by yourself. Ooh. I still remember the combos for this. Ow. Come on, buddy. I was wondering when they were going to show up. Guess we're going down. Oh, we're going up. Oh. Didn't even realize that was there. You think them trying this hard to stop me, that they would just learn that, hey, you're not gonna be able to stop me. I mean, I beat the Icon of Sin, you guys are just normal demons. Oh, crap. No. Okay, I see how we have to do this. We'll steal that. God, it's such a massive arena. All right. I need to swing onto that. Oh, come on! No. There's like a boss thing right there. We don't need to do that, actually. We're just gonna skip those. Those are like if you really want to have an extra challenge. Here, we're just trying to get through this. There we go. Send me back up, laddie. God, I would hate to be stationed out here at sea in these rolling waves. It's crazy. And we're on the verge of a hurricane here. Oh, I can't even move, so that we're not even tempted to jump off by mistake. Oh, come on. Okay. Climb up. Huh. Can I even reach that far? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh! Oh god. Oh. It's like, oh, thank God, it's just Baron of Hell. Face 2 Barons of Hell. I had to face a Doom Hunter, and then we have to do like a Pain Elemental or whatever. Holy hell. Whew. Really throwing almost everything at us.
Doomslayer, Sarah. The Seraphim's key is close. I'll mark it on your HUD.
Still got one BFG cell left. Oh god, you gotta be joking. Yep. Ow. These guys didn't show up in the trailer, however, though. Come on, buddy. No Marauders were showing off in the trailer, which I thought was really interesting. I wonder if they don't exist yet, or we'll see them get corrupted into the Marauders.
The key to the Seraphim's chamber.
Ooh.
Now, we work to resurrect the only ones who can save this world and its people.
Let's do it. Yoink. Oh.
Warning. The Seraphim's chamber key has been removed. The Slayer has the key. This facility will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
So the UAC had a contingency plan in case we even stole the key to it self-detonate and just collapse the entire structure into the sea, hoping that this would kill us. And the Slayer didn't seem too bothered by it. You're like, they're gonna blow up and collapse the whole place around me. Who cares? Yeah, we're fine. the Icon of Sin didn't kill us, this building collapsing on us would definitely not kill us.
Is the key to the human salvation.
Alright, time to get the hell out of here. Locate the Seraphim. That's like the same combat arena we just left. Power Demon. Oh god, I fell down. I think I hear a Tyrant Demon. Oh, I do hear a Tyrant Demon. Oh. Dive suit. The dive suit allows the Slayer to breathe underwater, but the oxygen depletes over time. Refill the dive suit by oxygen Jinx or another dive suit. Okay. The hurricane is probably almost here by now. Climbing up. There. Oh god, I have something stuck in my throat. Oh god, you son of a bitch, you tricked me. I am so sick and tired of this dude. Buff totem nearby. Wow, it's spawned in.
Seraphim's body is in a secure location, 1,000 feet below the main deck. I've marked the best access point.
1,000 feet below the deck? So underwater. Oh my god, another empowered demon. You guys are getting annoying. I'm so glad you're not coming back in the next game. have a dive suit, and there's water over here. Is there anything worth taking? Oh, this feels real janky. God, that was a little disorientating. All right, time to go down. Ooh, it's a little submarine. Okay. Convenient with that this place collapsed, this underwater vessel thing was still intact. Oh, we're not even gonna get inside, we're just gonna let it take us straight down. It's basically just a giant counterweight. Sure. Deep water, whatever. I hate doing deep water missions. I don't like being underwater. And we just let it just drift off into space. Ooh! I'm glad we don't have to fight the Kraken, basically. We're gonna have to swim towards the shark. Yeah, it's basically a giant Kraken monster coming out of the mantle of the ground. I'm hoping the shark is for ambience and not an actual enemy. I don't remember. Yeah, it's some sort of giant, weird Cthulhu monster. Leave me alone, Sharky. Don't touch me.
The Seraphim was the loyal aid to the Father. You and every human on this planet owe your reality to them.
Yeah, some sort of giant, weird Cthulhu monsters down there. I'm glad we don't have to fight that thing. We don't do well in underwater fights. Oh, the whole freaking station is shaking. Microwave you. I am so sick and tired of these husk things. Come down, you son of a bitch! They're trying to stop our advance. They're trying to delay us, but we're almost there. Back into the water. Looking for... yeah, let's follow all the resources on the floor. Woo! Ow! Ow! Okay, so the shark is definitely not for ambience. It's an actual hazard. Ow. Jerk. Not a fan of sharks either, but okay. At least that was brief. Ooh! Alright.
The Seraphim's chamber is close by.
Climb up. Power demon again. Want to call the elevator up?
The UAC has been in possession of the Seraphim since before your time. It is a relic from their past, the organization's most closely guarded secret.
I'd say this looks like another boss arena. Oh, if the thing is that small, it definitely is. Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh! Oh. Okay. We gotta be patient. Come on, buddy. Get this over with. Oh my god, I'm just cornered in this little hole. Ah, screw it. Ah! Ah! Wow, that Tyrant didn't go down with 2 shots. Oh, there was 2? Oh god, I'm out of almost everything. I need to kill something. Oh, man. Oh, we're just maker technology.
Your power. It was divine intervention. I am going to transfer my consciousness into the device as Vega did. I am here to help you, as I have always. And now, they will fear you.
I don't think we'll see this in Doom the Dark Age, this flashback scene of us getting our divine power, but maybe we will.
We have been allies for some time now. I knew who you were the moment you set foot in our world, and who you could become to us. I brought you to the Divinity Machine and gave you your power. Where would all of this be now had I not had the foresight to create you? Your gifts are owed to us now. Repay the Father for all he has granted us both by returning him to his throne, and then he will save us all.
So Samuel uploaded his consciousness to the key. The key was used to power up the actual Seraphim himself. And what's it called? I guess he's always been the Seraphim, just like reincarnated, or I guess he like separated himself from that Seraphim body from before. Hold to continue. Please wait. We're back in the Arc Chamber, which is basically the hub for this playthrough.
Dr. Hayden is the Seraphim. He's been with us the entire time.
Yep.
I am sorry. There's no need
You
for...
need to see this because he's not well. Something is happening and nobody here knows what's wrong with him.
Well, we don't know yet.
The Father's life sphere sits atop the indoor sanctum, located in the blood swamps of hell. My body is undergoing rapid transfiguration. It is why I need the Father. Reach the tomb and acquire the Father's life sphere. Bring him back into physical form. I will not be able to join you. Makers cannot set foot in the dark realm. I will be waiting for you at the sanctum.
The Seraphim cannot retrieve the sphere. It's forbidden.
I have the Blood Swamp's location online.
Be grateful. Despite your transgressions, you are given the honor to serve the gods yet again.
Alright, I mean, that's basically the mission for the first part of this playthrough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this all as one giant video. We're probably going to do this in just in separate episodes. I mean, it's compelling as far as how it was going to end the whole saga for the Doom Eternal franchise. I don't know what's going to happen after the Dark Ages. I don't know if we're going to go for like another sequel to the prequel, or we're going to do a sequel to this game, but I am excited for it. We're going to be doing all the other episodes for the, what's it called? The Ancient Gods. I think there's 6 in total, I believe. Let me backtrack real quick. We're basically done for this episode anyways. I'm just curious to see how many there are in total. We did it on Ultraviolence. Let me just delete this. I just want to see... Yeah. It's software. Oh, no. Dang it. No, I didn't want to do this again. No, I just wanted to see how many missions there were. No. Hold on, let me skip this. Exit to main menu, yes. Ancient Gods, here we go. This was completed, mission select. There is just 3. Okay, there's 3 missions in Ancient Gods Part 2. We did this on Ultraviolence as well. Mission select, there is 4. So, okay, so the 7 episodes for this next part of the playthrough. So there's 7 in total. How many missions were there for the first one? We did this on Ultraviolence, mission select, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it's about half the length of the original game, although in my opinion, these missions are about just as long. These missions are beefy, so I'm glad we're only doing 1 mission at a time. Man, I really liked the Blood Angel look to him, but man, it's really kind of hard to get a good visual on his face. Being able to see his eyes makes it all the more spectacular. I'm gonna put him in the Barbarian suit, because why not? It kind of is a callback to the Dark Ages. We're kind of gonna be a Barbarian in that game. This is basically just a Conan callback anyway, so who cares? So yeah, we'll put him in the Conan the Barbarian outfit for the time being. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be it for this episode. If you guys like the not Doom the Dark Ages, not quite yet. If you guys like the Doom Eternal playthrough for the Ancient Gods, that's great. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We'll be covering the rest of this leading up to the Dark Ages. Well, I want to put this in the catalog just so we have it ready for when the actual Dark Ages game comes out. What's it called? We're probably, by the time this goes live, we're probably on our way and playing Heresy. There's a lot of interesting things happening in that episode finally, so we'll see how Heresy ends and how the Frontier stuff happens. We might be done with Destiny at this point. We're probably going to cover more Marvel Rivals. I think when this goes out, I have another Marvel Rivals video on its way. Doom the Dark Ages, when it eventually comes out, we'll cover that. And also Killing Floor, when that comes out in March. We have March for Killing Floor and Dark Ages in May, so it'll be a nice, busy summer vacation for us. And yeah, we'll catch you guys all in the next one. See ya.